This is June P3, 2014. So just a couple suggested warm-ups that you put the BOSU flat side up, go down, step back, back, in, pick it up, and press. And you can do about 5 of these on the right leg leading, and then just switch to the left leg leading. Back, back, and in, and up. And then put your BOSU flat, and then either a walk or a jog. And maybe 10 or 15 of those on the right, and then switch to the other side. Okay? And then we're good to go. This is 2 rounds of 6 exercises, so just 2 rounds this month. And BOSU is our theme, so everything is on the BOSU, but can be on the floor if you need it to be. So the first one is on top of the BOSU with 1 foot. I'm going to take a 12-pound weight. 1 foot is on top of the BOSU, 1 foot is down to the side, feet are parallel, and I'm going to start with a squat with a lateral leg lift, squat, and as I do the leg lift, I reach out in front, I squat off the floor again, and then I step up to the bench. So it's down, lift, down, and up. Down, lift, down, and up. And we will do 12 of those on both sides.
So is 1 rep down, out, and up considered
And up.
1?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, let's just start with 10 reps of that.
10.
Because it does kick your heart rate up pretty high. Okay, the next is a Spartacus swing. It's part of the
Did you make that up?
It's part of the Spartacus workout.
Oh.
So, you're going to bend at the knees. Find a nice squat position here. A little swing back and a lift to shoulder and hold. Swing back, lift to shoulder and hold. Swing, lift. 10 of those. Make sure you're holding up at the top there. And that's a tough one. I use 10s, but I could have come down a little bit. Probably done an 8. Second one, lunge to the BOSU with rotation. So I'm picking up a 12. I'm going to lunge on. Make sure my back knee is bent. I'm going to rotate to the right, back to center, and come back. And I'm going to do 10 of these on each side. Okay? Keeping your eyes forward, focusing out in front. When you rotate, helps you maintain your balance a little bit. If that's too easy, take your eyes with the weight. Makes it a little bit more challenging. Okay? And then I would switch to the other side, rotating the other way. So that was lunge with rotation. 1 minute X plank. This is a good one. We've done it before, but now you have the BOSU as your guide. So you're going to take hands wide, legs wide. Belly and hips on the BOSU. You're here. There's a slight bend in your elbow. You're going to that big wide X. And at the instructor's cue, all you do is lift your belly up off. And we've got a minute here. At any time you need to rest. Okay, so the next exercise is called a dead bug press. Or at least that's what I call it. And you're going to find a position on the BOSU. You can do this with your weights or without. I think it's more comfortable to get on and set up. But you're going to find a position, and everybody's is going to be different because of your center of gravity, where you can lift your legs and keep your head upright. So where I don't want to be is way back here, and I don't want to be sitting up, totally straight up. So I want to be lying down like a dead bug. And then I'm going to alternate my presses, 2, 3, 4, and you'll see me move. This is really big core, chest, and shoulder. 20 alternating presses. Okay? Then we'll flip it over, staying real close. And we've got 8 to 10 jumping jack BOSU push-ups, which I like to start wide. Is that right? No. Start narrow and jump wide and go down. Wide and go down, jump narrow, come up. Wide and go down, narrow and come up. Okay? 8 to 10 of those. And then we start again. So that was our first round. And here's our second round. Let me see where I am. Oh, okay. So we stay there. So we finish the first round and we go right into the second round after we've come through the second time. A lot of people may need help getting on. They've maybe never done this one-sided before. But I like to bring it down to one side, get my balance, come up, and then reshift yourself to find your balance there. Okay? And we're going a goblet squat. So we're here, bringing your bum down just behind your knees and up and nice and slow. And let's say this is our 10th one. So we're going to stay down. 10, 9, you will get shaky. It happens. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. After the second or third week, we're going to add little pulses there when we get good. Come up, and here's your dismount. Lean to one side, cross either in front or behind to come off. Okay? What's next? Okay, single arm fly. I'll kind of show you a diagonal. So I'm going with my fly weight, which for me, I think I'm going to stick with a 12. So I'm going to lie down, and I want to use my Bosu now as a bench. So I don't want to be here where my chin is in my chest, and I don't want to be way back here where I'm going to get a head rush. So I want to get my body level. My hips are lifted, so I'm working glutes and hamstrings. The arm that doesn't have the weight is across my body, and I'm going to open up in a fly. And when I do this, if I don't push down through this right foot, right heel, I'm going to go with it. So it's a hamstring and a chest exercise. So I'm going to open, pushing down through my right heel, and then I'm going to close. Open and close. When the class gets better, have them bring their feet in closer. It's even more of a challenge to stay grounded and stay centered there, okay? So 10 of those. Single arm fly. And then we would do the other side. Okay. So I'm going with a 15. This one will kick your heart rate up. Big time. So again, we're going to hold a goblet. We're going to do a regular squat here, come up tall, and a curtsy squat on this side. Oh, sorry. Regular squat, up, curtsy squat, up. Regular squat, up, curtsy squat, up. 10 of those, then switch it to the other side. Regular squat, up, curtsy squat, up. Big time heart rate riser. Okay. Tricep kickbacks. All sorts of ways you can do this. We're basically going to a pointer. I'm going to grab a 10. So I'm going to go both knees on the Bosu, hands down, and then I'm going to take my knee on the same side as the weight and put it in the center on the bullseye. I'm going to lift my other leg, and then I'm coming up here to do my tricep kickback. Now if you notice, right now I have one foot connected to the floor. To make it harder, I'm going to lift my foot, and all of a sudden you see my balance is challenged. So that's an option. If you can go there, and if you can't for now, your toe is down. If you don't even like this, go back to both knees down, flatten the back, bring it high, and you still have a balance challenge here because of the motion of the Bosu. Okay, 10, and then on the other side. Okay, bicep curls. So I'm going to go 15 here. I'm standing. Maybe not. I'm standing. I'm going to come up with a regular curl halfway. Halfway. I'm going to rotate. Take my eyes with my rotation and my body, bring it back to center, and I'm going to go up and all the way down. I'm going to come halfway. I'm going to rotate. I'm bringing it back to center, and I'm going to go up and all the way down. That was 2, and I'm doing 10 to start. And then we'll add reps maybe up to 12 eventually. So 5 aside. 4 count dead rows, and then we're done with this round. So back to my 15s. I'll show you from the side. I'm going to tip forward. Legs, I want to try to keep them as straight as I can, maybe at just a slight gentle bend. I'm going to row here. I'm going to reach, and then I'm going to come up nice and tall and easy. Woo. Down, the back is flat, and up. Nice nice and slow there, okay? 10 of those, and then we repeat. So that would be the end of round 2. Okay? So I'll share with you a couple ab exercises on the Bosu. You're welcome to use them or use something else that you choose, but I'll just show you a couple. So you're going to sit up nice and tall, take your left leg extended out, bring your right arm back, and then your left arm is across your midsection. And I'm just going to lean back a little bit. The mistake that people make is they go way back. Don't ask me how they do it, I have no idea. But it's dangerous on your back. We're not going way back here. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're still going to get a lot of work at that 45-degree angle. So it's here, and we're sitting up and reaching, and back, and sitting up and reaching. You do feel it in your quads, through your hip flexors, and also your abs. If that's not for you, you can always hug it in, reach back, hug it in, reach back. And then we would switch to the other side, other arm wraps, other arm reaches, and you're up or you're up, okay? And then this is one of my favorites because you have a target of the Bosu, is that hands back behind your head, your feet are up, and I'll start people with just tapping toes. And then we'll add upper body. And not really thinking about what's going up, when what's going down, is just tapping there. And then what we're going to do is take it to a long leg. And my calves are tapping the Bosu. And I usually get everybody here and then just count 8. 8, 8, 7, 7, which is really 16, and then take it back to taps and then settle it down. Okay?
Okay, perfect.